Oh, that was amazing.
Good look, yo. Nice with them shits. Are we recording? Ha!
Yeah.
Yo, we recording, Stiz.
Oh, the GOAT! The GOAT!
Your boy.
That is my boy, yo.
Yo, first of
Marshall.
all, R.I.P. to the 2017 season of the Celtics, 17-18.
Man.
Got me in the Boston hat right now.
But you know what, bro? They went pretty far. So,
They went far.
They went farther than anyone thought they were going to go. So, I give them props.
Shout out the Celtics, yo.
Yeah, shout out the Celtics,
Went way further than we thought we were going to without the
And
style.
next year, they're going to come back fucking killing it, bro.
That's why I'm rocking the Celtics hat for this special episode.
Where were you for
This is the thing.
Game 7, though?
I missed Game 7 because we were seeing your boy, the GOAT. Remember, it was like, yo, Nate Dogg. That's
Yeah, that was super dope, bro. Boston Calling, 2018, Eminem.
Me and Stiz, just me and Stiz, went over to see Eminem. This was my first time seeing Eminem.
Yes.
I've never seen him. How many times you see him?
At least 5.
At least 5. Stanley.com. Holy shit. That was surprisingly my very first time of all time. And he fucking came with you. You gonna be good?
I don't know, shit. Yo, you're about to have a lit summer.
Yeah, I'm about to have a
Eminem,
crazy summer.
Jay-Z, Raw.
Monday Night Raw, Jay and
Jesus.
Beyonce, M already, some other things in the works.
Mariah Carey.
That's just on some
coming.
fan shit. Yeah, just on some fan shit. Yo, if MC comes, it's a wrap. I already missed Kel, so man.
So Boston Calling, 2018, Stuck on Stuff was in the building. We went over there to see your boy M. Real quick, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Big thumbs up.
Big thumbs up, bro. Dope. Big thumbs up. So Snuk comes here. We had to get there.
Let's take it from the beginning.
Yeah, so we had to get there by like 7 to get our passes. And we drove. We parked at the station at WAAF, and we walked. It was probably, I kept saying, yo, it'll be a 10-minute walk.
Because technically it should have been a 15 to 20-minute walk.
It ended up being like a 20-minute walk.
But once
like
we got there now, it was like 25, 30, because they made us walk around and around and around the fucking gate until the actual opening, where the opening was.
So you know your boy Snuk, he had probably like
every pocket had nips.
A case. You had like a little case of
10-pack,
Fireball nips.
Yeah, I had a 10-pack of nips. That was it for alcohol on me. Obviously, I assumed I could buy beers inside, but so I bought a 10-pack of nips. We had stoves, everything.
I had a fresh pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, we're thinking that's all
I'm like,
love,
yeah,
right?
we good.
Finally get to the fucking thing.
And security is tight, bro.
And we scoped this shit out.
Security is tight.
You know, beforehand, because we knew. I was like, yo, I'm loaded right now with nips. I feel like I'm 18 years old. So I'm fucking... So we scope it out. We can see the security. And not only that, we can hear people coming back saying, what the fuck? I just threw out a full pack of cigarettes.
And that was not happening, bro.
That was not happening.
Not throwing $12 down the fucking drain.
Fresh deck of noops on me. I was not throwing this shit out.
Yeah, I had the burrows. So they got us to fucking get a locker.
So we find out you can get locker. Well, good thing. Good thing, because there were 15 on the inside.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, all right, they got you for the $10 for the locker, but I don't mind that. That certainly beat...
I needed somewhere to put my nips because they were...
and that certainly beat you getting asked to leave and not being able to get in.
And you were able to, once you got in, you could leave.
Come back, go back to your locker, grab your cigarette, smoke a butt, whatever.
Right, you could get back
Go inside. Walking in, bro, I thought the setup was ill. I thought it was so... They had like the giant fucking thing, like, welcome to Boston Calling.
Setup was super dope.
The turf...
Turf
was
AstroTurf.
Turf,
I like turf.
It wasn't grass.
And I heard one of the security dudes saying that he thought that's why the cigarette situation.
1,000%.
You couldn't smoke on the inside this year because I guess last year that turf was fucking body.
Oh they probably had to spend fucking $5,000 just fixing that shit.
Shout out to the turf. If you had a stand-up festival, concert, anything like that, I mean, that shit is way more comfortable.
Oh, it was so comfortable.
And if it was grass, the shit would have been muddy as shit.
Muddy as a motherfucker.
It did. It rained the entire Boston Calling time that we were there.
Yeah, and so that was another thing. So I left the crib. So Snuk gets to my crib, right? And I'm getting ready. And I say to Snuk, I'm like, so you're rocking jeans? He's like, yeah, I'm rocking jeans. For some reason, I thought I'm like, yo, it's gonna be raining a little bit. I don't want my jeans to get soaking wet, and then they're heavy and damp.
And even at the time, I thought that was weird, right? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I thought you were weird for wearing jeans. So I'm like, yo, he's gonna be regretting wearing jeans.
Fast forward to when we're there.
Fast forward to
You're
us
looking around at everyone
there, bro. Just on the walk, bro.
Stiz,
I was like, yo, I'm fucking cold.
Within
bro.
5 minutes, Stiz is like, man, I don't know about these
yeah,
shorts.
I was like, yo, I fucked up wearing
and
shorts.
We're getting rained on. We're getting rained on. And
now,
it's cold. It was 51
degrees.
Yeah,
it was like 50 degrees, mixing a little moisture, bro.
Right.
It wasn't that pleasant.
So Stiz is freezing, complains about it the entire walk there.
Yeah.
He gets colder as we walk. He gets colder, wetter, everything. The whole walk there, he was just getting rained on. And, so it wasn't a good time for Stiz. Then, fast forward maybe an hour later, once we're inside, he looks around at everybody and he looks at me. He's like, "Yo, I'm the only motherfucker."
I was the only motherfucker wearing shorts, bro. I was like, "Damn, bro, I fucked up. I thought for sure you were gonna regret that." Forward.
So you get ready here. We're ready to go. We hop in the whip. The Stiz's new whip, by the way, killing it.
Holla.
We get maybe 10 yards out into the street before Stiz puts the car in park, and I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, maybe I should have brushed my teeth today or some shit before I went." So I'm like, "Word, all right." So Stiz leaves me in the whip.
Run back in to brush my teeth.
Runs into the crib, brushes his teeth. We're going to Boston Calling. Like, yeah, one should probably brush your teeth.
Yeah. Well, because I worked that day. I did a little side work construction that day. So I had brushed my teeth in the morning.
Right.
But by this time, it was already like 6 o'clock at night. And getting ready, and we were in a rush.
Might
getting
be some ladies
ready
over there.
Yeah, so I ran back in, brushed my teeth. So we get in there, and yeah, man, shit was lit, bro. And we just kind of started walking towards the main stage, pretty much.
Yeah.
We just pretty much started walking. We could see the main stage.
Well, we knew we had the media pass, so we knew we could go at least someplace where like the general admission people couldn't go. We at least knew that. Yeah. We also knew there was like an extra,
there was
extra
a VIP area where you couldn't, we couldn't get in. They paid, I heard $300 for a single day.
Crazy.
Or like maybe $350 for a single day and $1,000 for the 3-day pass.
We had just got there, so we beelined it to that section.
And it was funny because we end up running into the VIP area, not even knowing. Like, we just kind of,
we were just, like you said, walking straight. We were going to stage.
Yeah.
And then we see this little opening, 2 security guards, females. What do you think?
Older ladies, I would say.
Upper 50s?
Yeah, upper 50s.
Upper 50s.
Yep.
Very nice ladies. They were cool as shit.
So Snuk basically, now keep in mind too, here's another thing. So the wristbands that you got, it's actually hanging right there. So the wristbands that you got had a little computer chip on them.
Right.
And they would scan your shit, and it would either fucking come up with a check, like, yes, you can go in this place.
That's how they know where the fuck you belong.
X, you can't get in that place. Right. So when we get up to the VIP area, Snuk just holds up his thing and goes, we're with the media. Yep.
Media.
And
I could see the one on the left did look a little confused. She was like, "Oh, media." She looked at the other one. She was like, "Media, right?" And I was like, media.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah." They're like, "Yeah, right?"
You
like
good.
They were both looking at each other media? Because it did. My shit said media.
Yeah. So yours didn't even
scan our shit.
Which
they were
was
like,
clutch.
So like, no doubt. So I'm like, "Oh, thank you, ladies." I start doing my little thing. Like,
but then as soon as we get in the VIP area, I'm like, "Yo, fam." So we get it. So you go into the VIP area.
Maybe
it's its own little thing. It's its own. Now, there's porta potties everywhere else for bathrooms. The VIP area had these trailers, bro.
Those
had trailers with official bathrooms in there.
When we say VIP, this ain't no like a show like indoors with a VIP, like it's a mass.
No,
like we're still out on the lawn.
Right to the right of the stage.
All the
probably
shit.
Like an area like 100 yards by 100 yards.
You got to deal with
not yards.
You got to deal with all the shit that everyone else is dealing with, the rain, everything else. But it's a little closer. It's a little off to the right.
It has its own bathrooms, its own concession stands. Which
VIP makes it sound iller than
tables.
Than it was. Oh, they did have the stand-up tables. All right.
Yeah, it had the tables. So yeah, I was like, "Yo, fam, we shouldn't leave."
Right.
Because if we leave here, we're fucked. There's no way we're getting back in.
Right.
So Snuk immediately is like, "Yo, we need to go become super cool with those security ladies.
Females.
That's what we need to do. We need to go
easy.
make sure that they know who we are
Right.
and that they are not going to forget that we belong in this motherfucker.
And Stiz was with it. He was like,
So
yo,
I'm like,
I agree.
all right, yeah, let's do it. So next thing I know, Snuk just walks up to them, bro, puts his arms around both of them, just like, what's up, ladies?
I'm like, ladies, come here.
Yeah, it was so funny, bro.
I had like an arm, a hand on each shoulder. I'm like, ladies, I brought in there. I was like, you remember us, right? Like, you know, if we did want to go,
it was funny.
if we wanted to have a cigarette in a little while.
Yeah, if we would just say hypothetically,
right, because
we wanted to have a cigarette.
I didn't want it to happen on the second time talking to them. I wanted it to happen on the third time.
Yeah,
the third time,
literally,
they know you.
he had a plan, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, listen, the first time I'm gonna come up and say, all right, what if I want to smoke? And the second time I'll go up and I'll say, you know, and each time they're just remembering me a little more,
Too easy.
And sure as shit. Right. And they were just cool.
So
and
by the third time, when we finally was
knew.
ready to go out and get our stoves, and we were still shook, like, damn, if it's somebody different there or whatever, or if they scan us, we might not get back to the super dope area.
Yeah.
But so.
And shout out Sando. Sando was in the our homie Sando.
We'll get to that. We
does film.
Bumped into a bunch of people.
Yeah, so he was there. And we were like, yo, fuck, bro. Like, yeah.
So the third time,
we should stay.
when we finally thought it was time to go hit the lockers, right kind of before, maybe half an hour before Em was going to get there, because we wanted to secure
Mike D
some
was
good
playing.
spots.
Motherfucker.
Mike D was DJing.
What? Jesus. We even talked about this. Like, he literally just DJed.
DJs.
That's all
Now,
he did.
We'll get to that.
Now, I'm not saying that motherfucker's not legendary,
So,
but like.
way out, this is out. We only had one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. So
one opportunity.
Do not miss your chance to blow a stove in the parking lot. So, fucking literally, this is the third time I'm talking to these young ladies on the way. Literally on the way, and now it's getting packed. So they look a lot more stressed out. Their boss was on their ass and shit. So I tapped them. I'm like, yo, we're going to smoke that stove.
Right?
We good, right? We good? She's like, yeah, I remember you. I remember. So boom.
We out.
were still super shook. So we go out, we hit the lockers. I down a fucking few nips. Boom, boom, bang. Stiz drills like 19 cigs. This is like a 6-minute span here.
Yeah.
And we walk by, and now this place is fucking bumping because Khalid is on the red stage.
On the red.
Emma's about to go on the main stage.
And so we thought, though, what we thought, I think initially was like, yo, listen, here's the move. Let's go right now. Let's watch Mike D a little bit. And now the stages were right next to each other. So we thought, okay, now when Khalid goes on, a lot of these motherfuckers that are standing here are gonna go over there to see Khalid.
Right.
And then that's where we're gonna get a nice fucking spot to see M.
And almost right before M came on, I remember telling you, I was like, yo, you know what? I'm looking around, I'm seeing nothing but stands. And I was like, yo, a lot of these people came from out of state, came from what? I'm like, yo, the people that are here, right here, especially in this area, they're here to see M.
They're not moving.
They're not moving
They're not
to go
moving.
see Khalid.
So we ran, M went on at 9:20. We ran at I'd say 8:30.
Basically got our same spots back.
Got our cigarettes, yeah.
Same spots back. They were good. They were good.
It started to get deep though. It started to get deep. And shout out the rain, bro. Like it never really downpoured, bro.
There was a couple minutes here. No, but you're right. It never downpoured.
I was never drenched. You know what I mean?
Good thing that I said don't bring the umbrellas, or no? Would you have rocked with it?
No.
Because no one else was rocking with it. We would look like fucking
I brought umbrellas, and then when we were leaving to get out the car to walk there initially, I'm like, what do you think, Snuk? Should we bring these umbrellas? And nah. And he was like, nah, fuck that. I ain't trying to hold them.
Yeah, thug it out.
I wouldn't have been trying to hold them either.
Yeah, because I did think the rain would eventually break, and we'd be standing there looking like dorks holding umbrellas.
Yeah, with umbrellas.
And it never did break, but like you said, it never completely
really
destroyed us.
Either.
Yeah. So then we're there.
But
right?
so Mike D, real quick.
Okay, so this is happening as we're coming back in, drilling the stoves. Mike D's rocking or whatever.
Jesus,
or right before
that
Khalid.
motherfucker probably got 10. I don't know.
So Mike D from the Beastie Boys, he basically he DJs. It was
played other motherfuckers' music.
It was a DJ set though.
Threw in a couple Beastie Boys hits.
So he basically DJs a set,
and then
whenever he drops a Beastie record, he'll obviously grab the mic and do the pots and shit. But for the most part, it was a DJ set. He was getting the crowd fired up.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. Yeah, he was
and
getting the crowd fired up.
I fucked with it. I think
Beastie Boys is a legendary.
I think when you book him nowadays, it is a DJ set.
It's a DJ set. Yeah.
So it's not like this shit came out of left field. I mean, I heard.
And I'm pretty sure who canceled that was supposed to be in that slot was Bryson Tiller.
Oh, where
I believe, yes.
That would have been big too for the young kids.
I was dying to see Bryson, yo. I was fucking.
But
with
even if
Bryson.
Bryson was over at the stage next to him where Khalid eventually was right before he went, that's a younger crowd. And for him, and I don't know if the Eminem people would have left to go see Bryson. I don't think they would have. You're there to see M for the most part.
So M, bro, it's now one thing I kept saying was like, yo, I can't wait to see his intro. I can't wait to see
in his set because you're
how
like,
he
yo, I
comes
kind of know
out.
his. Stiz kind of knows
Yeah,
his set.
like,
He's seen his shows.
He'll come out to like but I won't back down. That pink joint.
record,
he comes out to that a lot.
Well, he did that at some point during the show, didn't he?
That was his second song, I believe.
I got the set list right here. Oh yeah, Won't Back Down, number 2.
And I've also seen him come out to Square Dance.
I love Square Dance.
I love Square Dance too.
Because I'm an Eminem show guy. Like the
yeah,
album.
That's your favorite album.
I think musically it's his best album, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe favorite.
Yeah,
favorite
I don't even know if I want to get into that debate.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But
so he comes out to Medicine Man.
Yeah, which I've seen him do. I haven't seen him, but you know when he does Coachella or when he does, I go and watch.
First, he has this actually really dope intro thing up on the
dope, bro.
The big screen.
So he had 2 screens where he was basically walking through a city. He's a giant Godzilla-like person, and he's walking through the city. And like someone down on the ground like fucks with him and it's like, yo, what the fuck? Watch where you're going. And like throws something at him and he's like, he goes to kick him. And then he's like, oh, what the fuck? I hurt my thing. Yeah, then he throws something at the screen kind of cracks.
Screen cracks, it gets fuzzy, the crowd's going nuts.
The fucking thing drops,
Fans
the sheet drops.
losing their shit at this point.
I was losing my shit at that point.
Yeah, no, at this point, I was dumb excited.
I was like excited.
You remember earlier in that day, you was still hitting me up like, I don't know, what do you want to do? And I was like, because I was iffy because of Game 7. I didn't want to miss Game 7. And then you were like, yo, the rain too. And this and that.
I posted at 7 o'clock that morning. I was like,
day went on, I just got everything in my life. Everything I was seeing and hearing was all about M. And I was like, yo, I started just getting fired up. I was like, yo, I have a chance to see M. I never seen him before.
Yeah.
So when you called me, I was like, yo, Stiz, I'm actually like mad excited. Like I kind of want to do this shit.
Yeah.
And you was
and
like,
I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Because, yo, when I woke up that morning, it was raining. And I'm like, yo, I don't know. As much as Eminem is like my favorite artist, I don't know if I'm trying to get fucking drenched.
Right.
Like, if it was downpouring, bro.
And it would have been whack for me to miss that experience over there. Especially looking back, the rain was kind of like dope. It was all kind of a part of it.
Oh, especially when a song like Sing for the Moment came on and like you're looking down, the rain's coming down.
Right, and they have rain on the actual screen and everything.
Yeah.
It's dope. But fucking, I don't know, whatever I was
going to say.
It's
funny, he tweeted today, he Instagrammed a picture.
He shouted out Boston Calling shit,
Yeah,
right?
and it was him performing and he was like,
through the
whatever weather,
through the
cold
storm,
or warm. Yeah, the Not Afraid joint.
Yeah.
But so what'd you think about his set list? What'd you think about, I love that Medicine Man.
I'm going to remember it as we like look at it, to be honest. Because tons of trips to the bathroom, which thank God for that VIP area, those white fucking things, they were very close. Boom, boom, I was in.
And once Eminem started, bro, if you left, if you were in the middle of the crowd, once Eminem started, we probably had about 10 to 12 people behind us, like rows of people. You know what I mean?
It was tough for me because I was leaving every 20 to go get 2 beers at a time.
It was tough to get it back in. And then I would say probably about 40% through a set, we were like, yo, fuck it, bro. Let's not even try to come back. We just went and watched it from the tables.
The last time we went to get beers, it was like, yo.
It was last call. They got 10.
They got the stand-up tables back there. I didn't want to bother going through that shit. And it was actually...
You could see him better.
You could see everything. It was perfect.
You could see him better.
You weren't shoulder to shoulder.
Talk about that fucking mad annoying kid that was to the right of us.
Kid to the front of us. Typical
dude.
Stereotypical like Boston fucking white boys. I went to school with cousin Stiz. He ain't from there. He's from fucking here. Lights up a L. Just loud, obnoxious, annoying the fuck out of me.
Oh my God.
Towards the end of the set list, breaks out the coke and like looks around.
Yeah,
and
like
thinking he's
fucking loser.
But anyways, comes out to Medicine Man, bodies it. He does the verse. It stops. Crowd goes wild because Emma's there. Yep. They're wild, and it's the first thing. Goes right into Won't Back Down. Great. That's the pink shit. Yep.
Went into
3 a.m. in the morning.
That shit was dope. Super dope.
Love seeing that shit.
Went
right into Square Dance.
So now we're early. We're at Eminem's show now.
Right.
Then Kill You. Now we're a little before that.
So number
Marshall
5,
Mathers
he
LP.
went to Bitch, I'ma Kill You. Right?
Yep.
You don't want to fuck with me.
Yep.
I was wilding when he did that.
I love that little dance he does.
I wanted to hear shit that.
What do you think about Denon as a hype man? Taking Proof's place now.
Well, A, somebody had to do it, and,
Yes.
and B, I think he's fine.
I think he's fine too.
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, he should be at this point. We're talking experience level years and years.
Yeah.
Like, he should be straight. He went right into White America for track 6, and that shit was dope.
Oh, and what he did though was before he did this, if you remember, he said, "Yo, we were just in Europe for mad long. We were in Europe. We did a bunch of shows in Europe.
Just come back or something.
But you know what? There's just no place like," and he White America, and then the fireworks. That was kind of cool too. They had like fireworks, like choreographed with his set.
He had a few spots in the set where the pyro was
crazy,
lined up perfectly.
The end of "I'ma kill you, bitch, I'ma kill you."
Bang, crowd goes nuts. That shit was outside festival feeling type things are just different.
Now you were talking about too. You wasn't sure if he was gonna do Rap God in the beginning of the night, right?
Yeah, I think because that same obnoxious kid in front of us was saying, "Yo, he's gonna do Rap God."
He hits every word.
He hits every word.
Every word doesn't take. I'm like, yo, my man, I've seen it.
I'm a rapper.
He does take a breath
on a much smaller level. You know,
live,
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of shows. I know, my breath control is next level. If I'm gonna keep it funky with you, he's not gonna hit the shit. And the kid's like, "No, he hits every word." I'm like, my man.
Yeah,
I know what he's doing.
I kept saying the same
so
thing.
you leave, whatever.
That kid was so annoying.
You know what to do. There's a hype man there for a reason, even if it's hit that word so I can get a breath. Get back into it. Hit that word so I can get a breath.
Yeah.
So retards don't know. That kid clearly was not a rapper or whatever.
So Rap God goes into Rap God, kills it. Sing for the Moment.
So he
had the whole
Aerosmith,
sample, like good chunk of the sample in the beginning. Fucking then where'd he go?
Then he went back to
like Toy
Soldiers.
I would have liked to have seen him do something else than that. I could have did without excuse me. I could have did without like Toy Soldiers.
I get it. For me, it was dope hearing it because like I said, I never seen him perform before.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Pretty much anything he dropped was like a first for me, and it was dope for me. Like, I get it that if we looked at his entire catalog, we were like, all right, let's take out Sing for the Moment and let's do fucking.
Because we were saying, like, yo, how ill would it be if he did like some old school freestyle, like met a retarded kid named Greg with a wooden leg.
Yeah. I was
like that shit would have been kind of cool.
What if he came out to
or
a
some
wooden
Infinite.
peg?
Yeah. Like,
I mean, we were fucking around. We knew we wasn't gonna do it, but he went from Sing for the Moment to like Toy Soldiers. And then he went into the Forever shit, which is the Drake song.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking the other day? I wonder if he chose to do that because of what's going on with Drake right now.
See, and I don't know because I don't know his sets. You know his sets better than me.
We will get into that.
Pack
I mean, I don't know.
He does his verse. He does his verse from Forever, and he lets the hook slide at the end.
Yep.
It gives him a little breath, obviously, but the crowd can sing along. May not mean nothing to y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good. I feel like if you have a record with Drake, you almost have to let the hook slide.
Yeah.
Because the hook is so major. So crowd sings along to that. He gets a little breath, and he comes back with, "Go put your back on a rap.
Yeah.
Go run and tell your friends my shit is whack.
I just don't give a fuck."
That shit I went nuts for. Because that was dope to see live. Because that song is how old right now?
Jesus. 99?
So 19 years
20
old.
years.
Yeah. I mean, that was crazy to see Just Don't Give a Fuck. And then he went into
Framed,
off the new
which
album.
Is one of my favorite joints off Revival.
Yeah. Framed from
That
the new
beat
album
is
that everyone
bananas.
hates. Framed is actually a song that will remind you of
3 a.m.
earlier Eminem shit too, though. Like in general, just.
Did you peep that video to Framed? It's good. You
Maybe
should check
once.
it out. It's kind of good.
Oh,
It's
maybe
good. It's
I
kind of like
didn't.
theatrical.
Yeah. No, I remember.
It's very
I
similar
remember
to
the still
3 a.m.,
shots.
but it's there. I
remember the
cool.
still shots.
It's
I can't
cool.
remember if I actually hit play on this shit. Then he went into I'm a criminal.
Yeah.
Wildin' again. Wildin' again. I loved Criminal. Then he went into The Way I Am. So now he's all in that area right there. Like
he's classic right now.
Classic
bro.
shit. The Way I Am. And then he brought out Skylar Grey and they did Walk on Water.
And Snuk did yell out at one point, just completely out of the blue, "Nice tits, Skylar!" Literally, out of the blue.
Nice fucking tits, Skylar.
Nice fucking tits, Skylar.
Sounded like Adam Sandler and That's My Boy or some shit. Nice fucking tits, Skylar. So she comes out there, and now clearly this is the part where we're gonna bring it in a little.
Yeah, we're gonna get that.
So they do Walk on Water,
joints.
which I like, but no one else in the world does. So whatever, they do that. They go
It's
right into
growing on me.
Stan.
I will say it's grown on me.
They go right into Stan because he has Skylar already there. So
she's gonna do all the female hooks.
She does the Dido hook.
They're gonna bang those out real quick.
Right into the Rihanna "Love the Way You Lie," which is also really Skylar's record. I believe she wrote that one too, right?
Yeah, shout out Skylar. She's super talented.
So 3 in a row where they kind of just brought it in, but it was still dope.
Yeah.
There was bitches everywhere. The bitches loved it.
Also, M at one point, in between a song or something, says, "Yo, Boston, man, thank you for showing me this love. It's been 14 years since I've been here."
I was hearing 17. I was hearing 11.
Which
but he came out and he said, "Yo, it's been 14 years since I've even been here." Which to me is the weirdest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Didn't even make sense to me because 10 years, 8 years ago, 12 years ago, he had to have been touring for those
But that's what I'm saying.
albums.
I don't know if maybe
did they
he's
skip
talking,
Boston on the tour because of the Benzino shit?
I don't know if
Doubt
he's
it.
talking Boston specifically because I think he might have did something in at the Xfinity Center in Mansfield.
Okay.
So he might not be counting that as Boston per se.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think,
get it.
although I could be wrong, maybe the last time I did see him with the anger management there was fucking
even if you're right, and
14 years ago.
14. Let's bring it down.
It was
to
an
like
anger
9
management
or 8
tour.
or 7 years. Like that's a long time.
That's a long ass
for
time.
A-lister who clearly makes his bread touring and all that shit.
Well, I don't know.
He doesn't have to.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he makes, obviously he makes money.
Bread is nothing like it. That tour money when you're on that level
but
is
he
just so
doesn't
next
do
level.
full tours.
That's the thing, right?
He's done. So that's what leads me to say, because you got to think about it, bro. He's got Shade 45. That shit, I'm sure, is bringing in.
Yeah. He makes a whole lot more when he does it, though. Because look how many people.
Of course, he's racking up. But that's why, with the 14 years, I also kept saying leading up to the show, and even even now after, dog, that might be the last time he does come to Boston.
Right, and that's why I was
that
like, yo,
very
we gotta
well
see him.
could be, bro. That
never
very
know.
well could be the last time.
I personally
he comes.
doubt it. I think when you're at that level, you tour forever, even if you take 5 years off at a time. Like
I don't know,
you
but
do hit this.
The type of this motherfucker, like he'll just do like 3 main cities. He'll do like Detroit, New York, LA. Call it a fucking rap.
No, I know what you're saying.
He did that with the
get a few mil and go home.
Did it with the Rihanna thing. They just did like a couple select cities.
I wish I would have saw that one because
I wish I would have saw the M.
I never saw Ree before, and I'm a
when M
huge
and
fan,
Jay got together and did they did the stadium in New York and then they did the stadium in Detroit.
There was only 2 or 3 of them, right?
Yeah. They did like 2 in each state. I wish I seen that shit.
So there was 3 in a row with Skylar. She leaves the stage and then hey yo, this shit's about to kick off. This party looks whack.
Let's take it back to straight hip hop. Yo, I fuck with that record,
Berserk?
bro. That's
I like
something that's
Berserk.
grown on me too.
I liked Berserk from the first time. I remember the commercials on the
and
Super Bowl.
I will admit, now, y'all might think that I'm fucking crazy and people call me Stan and joke around. That song, Berserk, there is a line in there where he goes, grow your beard out, just wear it out. And I looked at Snuk and I was like, yo, that's kind of funny. That's just like a random line to put in there.
Nah, that shit is
and
not
I
funny.
It's Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin's all over the fucking video. He's
exactly. Rick Rubin produced that whole album. M was joking around.
I think even in the video, he like looks at him weird too. Like,
yeah.
Bro, your
that's so
beard
funny
out.
though. I didn't even fucking put 2 and 2 together. Maybe I never really thought about it specifically, but
grow your beard out, just weird out.
Yeah, man.
Goes into funny. Berserk and into Till I Collapse. And that's when we really start wilding.
Say Nate Dogg.
So you always, I'm sure he drops Till I Collapse at every show, probably,
I would imagine.
Right?
And I think he came out in LA at Coachella, I believe, that just passed. He came out to Till I Collapse and
so
said,
you have to in LA,
because
right?
we on the West Coast.
Yeah, you have to.
This is what we doing.
Right. And so that's when he was doing the Nate Dogg, right?
Yep.
Killed that shit.
Could have lived without the next one.
Cinderella Man was
not
next.
My favorite joint.
Not necessarily needed for this. Because if you think all the shit he didn't do, that he could have did instead of Cinderella Man, I'm with you on that one. Then he goes. So then,
yes,
you hear the beat for living life in the fast lane. They're staying on the Nate Dogg tip.
On to the Mall Island.
Royce the 5'9" comes out. Crowd goes nuts.
I went crazy.
I wasn't expecting. I don't know what I was expecting.
Well,
people were talking 50. People were talking Dre.
Yeah, that was on my little Facebook. I think people who were talking 50 and Dre were a little crazy. I did say,
well, people were reporting that they were on the set list.
Yeah.
Now Dre, like you said, was a little
people were talking
far-fetched.
shit. Yeah.
He's in Cali.
New
50's
York
out here.
or home in Connecticut. That's very fucking possible.
Yeah, it's easy for 5th to come out. He didn't. Royce the 5'9" and Skylar Grey were technically the only people that came out, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So Royce, I don't know if they were gonna let Royce get a little shine. Royce just does Fast Lane from Bad Meets Evil, and then he dips. It's basically like, yo, give it up for Royce.
I thought they were gonna at least. I was hoping they were gonna do Caterpillar.
Yeah,
that would have been bananas.
Yeah, Stiz definitely thought they were gonna do Caterpillar, or was at least hoping for it.
Yeah, for sure.
So Royce bounces, and then he drops River.
Cool. It's your big single right now. I'm with
Oh,
it.
River. Okay, I'm like, yo, I was just about to ask you, what's River? It's Ed Sheeran.
Joint.
Yeah. Got to drop that Sheeran joint. It's
That's
2018 type shit. Yeah. And the crowd reacts to that, and the females react to that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I
like
it. It's a sea of people. It's a sea of people, and people know what Ed Sheeran hook. Trust. So you got to drop that.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
And then he goes into the Monster.
Yeah.
Which is
Did he bring Skylar back up for that? I don't even remember.
No, it was just him for that.
Yeah.
And they must have just let the Rihanna hook play and all the girls sang it and shit.
Yeah.
Then Nowhere Fast. What's that?
Cause we're going nowhere. We're going on.
Right.
Going on.
Didn't need that one.
I don't need that one.
Too much shit from Eminem show and the first 2 albums before that could have happened there. But he did that. And then he the 25th song of the set he drops.
25th.
He drops Hi, my name is.
Yeah, that shit was too dope.
Now he
now
never,
look at this.
He didn't used to do that before.
He does 3 major singles in a row.
So
look
my
at
name
that,
is.
and it goes in order.
Right.
Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP.
The first single from each, right?
Yeah.
So he goes.
I didn't even notice that.
He goes. My name
and
is.
then it goes even more. Not Afraid.
The real Slim Shady. Right after that.
Without
which crowd
Me.
went nuts for all of these, by the way, at the end. And then Without Me.
Yeah.
Feel so empty without me.
Comes
and then
back with Not Afraid.
He ends with Not Afraid.
So what would have been there in between was Just Lose It. That was Encore.
Oh yeah. He could have did that.
I would have taken that over
instead of
the other ones. That Nowhere
last shit
Fast
we said?
or Cinderella Man. I would have taken that over that.
I would have taken that shit all day.
Sure.
For
sure. And then we start walking away.
So we start walking away, and the encore is always. Is it always Lose Yourself?
Always.
Yeah.
Always. Which, although I think I seen online one time he did FAC. I was telling you that.
Yeah. I think at a show that big, you almost have to do.
Oh, you have
the
to
song
do.
that even
the
moms and the dads and shit might know and shit.
Now we are also burying the lead. The thing that the reason why this show made major fucking headlines the next day is because at some point he came out and he said how many. He was like.
Well, Nicki Minaj had just said something.
Yeah, Nicki drops an album. There's a line in there about she bagged an M just fucking around. In an interview, they ask her.
I think paparazzi had asked
Nicki?
Paparazzi had asked her
and
that day or the day
she just
before.
went, yeah, I'm dating.
And
like
she's like,
sarcastically.
yeah, I'm dating him. Obviously, the news got to him, and for the show, Boston Calling, so he brings that shit out, and he's like, yo, I don't know exactly what he said, but he's
you
like,
think M could bag?
But then he asks the crowd, He's like, yo, should I start dating Nicki Minaj? The crowd goes nuts and shit. And I obviously know what he's doing, and it's a little playful thing going back and forth with them.
He's like, yo, I'm gonna text you tonight when I get home, babe.
Yeah, why would you not? If I was in that position.
You think he could pull M? I mean, he could pull Nicki?
Maybe, but is she not fucking with Nas no more? Or?
No, I don't think they're a thing anymore.
Word.
I could be completely wrong.
I don't even know if they was ever officially
a
thing. But
yeah,
Nas is coming next week?
Produced by Kanye West.
After?
Yeah.
All right, so
we got to get into all that. I mean, we're almost there. The night's almost over with this.
Produced by Kanye West brings us to Pusha T as well.
Yeah.
So
Eminem, fucking great. Happy I saw him. Killed it. I don't have the same feeling about Eminem, that I did 10 years ago. I will say that.
Why not?
You know what I mean?
He's still the same.
Well, I mean, I
have the same feeling for Jay that I did.
I was just saying this to someone the other day. When I drive around, bro, I'm not really listening to the new Eminem records. I'm listening to like the new Drake records.
Right.
That's the type of vibe I'm looking for now when I'm in the car. You know what I mean? So Eminem still drops something, I want to hear it, but it's just not necessarily that I'm vibing out to in the car.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So all right, so we're walking out to lose yourself.
But that kind of gave me that feeling again. That gave me that feeling like, yo, man, this motherfucker is something special. It's just like the greatest.
That
for me.
feeling was in the air. At least I knew I was watching fucking greatness, and it was dope to see him at least. That's bucket list shit. I can say I seen him.
Yeah, for sure.
Super dope. So Lose Yourself is playing. We know from experience.
We dip.
You know, when Lose Yourself, whatever. So we start walking out, and it's a big place. It's a fucking festival. So we're walking. He's like, yo, thank you, Boston. We're almost at the end. Stiz first hits the side to get what kind of sandwich was that?
Oh, I got a marvelous pulled pork sandwich.
You let me. I'm not even a pulled pork fan,
man.
but I took a gigantic bite out of that, handed it right back to him, and he went to town. So we walking back to the lockers now because we're out. We're trying to get out. So we hit the lockers. I gotta grab my rest of my fireballs. We gotta get our stoves, all that shit. So I downed some fireballs. We're part of the crowd now.
Try to go back the same way we fucking came. And now there's a fucking gate there with the trooper.
Now there's a gate there with a couple of troopers.
Not a gate. No, neither. No, a gate's the wrong word because people are thinking gate. No, a fucking sawhorse.
Yeah.
The fucking wooden triangle things that they put out. A sawhorse.
Like, all right, we're just gonna take a left here now.
And literally, bro, it was a straight line to where we had to go back. Literally a fucking straight line, bro. And the trooper's like, nah, bro. Sorry.
No, you ain't go down. I'm like, nah. We actually, it's cool. We live. Like, well, this is how we came. We're going this way. Like, no, you got to go around. And we're looking at each other because Stiz don't know where he is really either. And we're like, yo.
I didn't really know that way.
Like, where do you mean?
We had to cross fucking, like,
but the
over
crowd was all
bridge.
going over this bridge. So we're like, all right, like, do we just take the next left, whatever? You know,
you
piece of shit cop. This one particular cop is a real piece of shit. Hope he dies. Could care less. We fucking, you know, we start walking. We're like, all right, might add 10, 15 minutes onto the trip.
Dog.
So 10, 15 minutes later, we're like, yo. We're just looking at water to the left of us and nothing but sidewalk walking along it and nothing but water.
I literally got lost.
As far as the eye can see.
Literally did not know. Had never been on that street in my life, bro.
So now 30 minutes later, we're still walking. Not even to the point where we started. And by started, I mean the place. We're not even there yet.
Can't even see it.
So we're walking around this fucking bed of water, whatever it is. For let's say 45 to 50 minutes, whatever.
Yes.
No idea what the fuck is
no
happening.
People now anymore.
At this point,
straight.
We're driving by. We're
like
walking.
A horror movie,
I'm crushing fireballs and Snapchatting the whole time. Stiz, and I'm just fucking talking his ear off because I'm fucking chatty when I'm drinking and shit. He's putting up with me. Fucking, we walked by some ducks, little baby. I don't know if you followed us.
He got all sentimental out of the blue over these fucking little baby ducks.
Little duck puppies.
He's like, nah, bro, that shit's life, bro.
Dog,
just
life.
Look,
you seen the snap.
Life.
So we walk by these little puppies, mad cute, little duck puppies, whatever they're called. Fucking. So we keep walking. I'm just trying to like not want to blow my fucking brains out at this point because
I was a true, bro. My feet start hurting. My back started hurting,
the next
bro.
day. So we eventually, whatever. So also then, so Stiz is like, yo, I gotta take a piss, right? So I'm like, all right, well, like fucking piss here. It was kind of it wasn't a highway, but it was a fucking, like
a 2-lane,
yeah, like a 2-lane, whatever. You could piss. So Stiz starts pissing. I pull out the Snapchat shit right away, and it's dark. He's over there in the fucking woods pissing. I pull out the Snapchat, and I'm like, hey, I seen there was some bikers coming, and they had like the lights in the front of the bike, those type, the lights in the front and everything. Yo, I'm like, excuse me, sir, almost right before they come. And they don't know I'm with you. I'm like, excuse me, sir, could you please stop pissing?
Totally put me on blast.
So Stiz,
I got my pecker in my hand. I'm like, this motherfucker.
So you yelled something back out at me. I forget what it was. Like, you were just going along with it. And then as the people got closer, they were like, yeah, could you please stop pissing? They yelled it out to you at the same time.
Yeah.
I got audio of that.
You do?
Yeah, I want to hear it. Here it goes.
Go.
Sir, can you please stop pissing?
I'm so sorry, officer. Where do you want me to piss?
Sir, please stop pissing.
Please stop pissing.
Wait. Okay.
So hold on, I'm gonna run it back.
Yeah, you gotta run back the past 5 seconds. Listen to what the girl says at the very end.
So the last voices you're gonna hear after me and Stiz chopping it up is the bikers riding by at the very last second, telling him to stop pissing and all that shit. Sir, can you please stop pissing?
I'm so sorry, officer. Where do you want me to piss?
Sir, please stop pissing.
Please stop pissing.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I had to go back there. I understand.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
I never caught that.
My type of lady.
I never caught that.
My type of lady.
Oh, all right. So the one shorty on the bike
Popped
understood.
the squat, bro. 5 minutes before.
He's like, come on, guys, stop pissing. The guy in the front. She's like, I had to go back there.
Man.
It's cool.
So fucking.
So that's still the fucking walk home. We eventually
pops us back
to an intersection. We knew where we were when we were at the intersection. We were like, all right.
Luckily, we were like right in front of where we needed to be.
I shouldn't say we. I was killing fireballs. Stiz asked some dude, like, just to double check, yo, this is the way to, And then as soon as we figured out, we're like, oh, we know where we are.
Yeah, because actually...
and then you had to drive from there after crushing beers with me, and I did have Stiz crushing beers with me at the whole time at the show. He kept up with me the whole time, got it in. And, you know, he did last half an hour. He's like, nah, I'm going to chill. I got to drive. He's a responsible guy at the end of the day.
No.
And that's when I started crushing fireballs. But so we get to the radio station. From there, we got to drive back, which I don't remember a ton of. I think we bumped Jay-Z, 444. Got back here. I shouldn't say that part. So I flexed. I
took the Uber, bro.
Yeah, I took the Uber. Yo, great night. Boston Calling. Salute to Boston Calling.
It's crazy, Boston
and
Calling, great.
I want to shout out, I missed a lot of shit from Boston Calling. I specifically was free during the Eminem time. Still Gold Rock. Shout out to Archetype, who was Archetype is a Stuck on Stuff alumni. Been to the show, and he got to rock in front of that same stage. In front of that same crowd. That was dope.
Motherfucker's on a flyer with Eminem, bro. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's major. Our cousin Stiz, rap-wise, from out here, he had a good slot too. There was a lot of people there.
5:30. Yeah, he was actually rocking right when we were getting in. He was rocking.
We
and
could
then
hear
shout
him
out
while we
to
were walking.
another Stuck on Stuff alumni that was in the building was Marcella Cruz.
So we get right when we get in the shit. We bump into Marcella.
Another Stuck on Stuff alumni, Deadeye.
Bumping the DJ Deadeye.
Shout out to DJ Deadeye who fucking DJ'd for Conway and West Side Gun. Salute,
the day before on the Saturday
that shit is fucking
Shady Records Zone.
Whew.
Fucking West Side Conway and ST the Squad Zone. DJ Deadeye doing their set. So he had
that
the band
was
from
amazing, bro.
whole shit. So he came back Sunday dolo, just ready to enjoy.
Literally said I can go wherever the fuck I want to go.
I got this shit. I'm here. But Deadeye was smashed by the time we got there because he was there all day partying. Shout out Deadeye. Bunch of Stuck on Stuff alum.
Shout out Boston Calling, man.
And shout out Sando was there. He held down the spot for us there. Sando Films.
So now we got to do, because we just did fucking Jesus Christ. We literally just went through our every movement at Boston Calling.
That's what it was.
Yeah, but that's what it was. The fucking main story.
Also this week, let's go chronologically here. Pusha T drops the album.
Daytona.
Daytona. He drops Daytona.
See that cover? You see that artwork for that fucking
dope.
album?
I like the artwork. Yeah.
Yuck.
So I am
Whitney Houston, a picture from Whitney Houston of her fucking bathroom in her coke days, bro. Right. Supposedly Kanye paid the estate $80,000 to use that picture, though, so he paid for it. Yep. Now I don't know if he specifically told them like, I'm using it for an album cover.
Who knows?
Or if he just says, hey, I want to lease it, they pay, and then they don't know what the fuck you're gonna do with it. Although I would imagine they would want to know something. But Bobby Brown just came out today and said that he's gonna slap Kanye when he sees him.
Oh, word? I like that.
Boston's own.
I fucks with Bobby.
Yeah. So Daytona comes out.
Daytona comes out
on it.
It was immediately getting all types of praise.
A small little jab, bro. It wasn't even nothing crazy. He said something like, sounds like it was
on
written
Infrared
by Nas.
Infrared, he has some
but
jabs
it came
to Drake.
from Quentin. That was the line. That was the line, and that was it.
That was it. Little jabs at Drake. Was it that night?
It was less than 24 hours later.
The next night,
it was
Drake drops the freestyle. Yeah.
Duppy means ghost, I guess, in Jamaican.
Okay, so he drops the freestyle. Going in, everyone loves the Drake shit. I thought it was good.
You thought it was good?
I thought it was good.
What was your what did you think? Like, all right, so now we got a beef, bro. Where do you think we're at when that Duppy freestyle comes out? Because I'm gonna tell you where I was.
I'm gonna be honest with you,
and I'm gonna be dead honest.
It felt like it was ready to go to the point where Drake just hit play on it. Like he didn't even record it within that time frame.
Write it at least.
Right. At least write it. He might have added some shit.
Of course. Now let's say though these two have been throwing little shots at each other for a long time.
So Drake had bars in his
over
stash.
A non-payment or something.
So Drake had bars in his stash. I don't know when he recorded. No one does. Whatever. But to me, it felt like because he was just going in. But Pusha was also ready. You know what I mean? On that same.
So I'm gonna let you. So when Drake dropped Duppy, bro, I was like, yo, I think that's a rap. I think that might be a rap for Push. I'm not gonna lie. That's where I was.
I kind of thought that a little. I knew Push would come back. But after day two and day
like
three,
motherfucker, bro.
And let's not forget, because how quick we forget internet shit. Like, Push was getting destroyed online for like 2-3 days straight.
Drake is very good at that.
Much
He's
like the Meek shit, like he didn't come back fast enough for us or whatever.
Well, and what happened was when Drake put out Duppy, Pusha T quotes that tweet and says, "Yo, send me the invoice for the 20." Because basically in the freestyle, Drake says, "Yo, you should thank me because you about to sell 20,000 more fucking records
20 more,
because I'm doing this."
Yeah.
So Pusha quotes that tweet and says, "Yo, send me the invoice for the 20." Drake, a couple hours later on the IG, puts up an invoice for the 20. And for the reason why he does it, it says for like help, something like for help bringing your career back, something like that.
Right.
So Drake's smart with that social media and timing.
In the meantime, people are still listening to Daytona.
Yeah, Daytona is a crazy project.
And
Diddy,
there's
the whole thing.
Videos of Diddy online saying, "Yo, like
everyone was saying Daytona's a
I listened through
fucking crazy."
Diddy actually calls it a classic.
Yeah.
Man. And I listened through it one time full that night, and then another time to see because people do have a tendency to overhype shit right away. Or shit on shit right away too, but I felt that the hype was a little too much, so that I played it a few more times, and I was like, man, this shit is good. And Diddy kind of along the same lines was like, I played it one time through, but is it a classic? I need to hear it again to see if there were any flaws.
Yeah.
So Diddy goes, I played it through, and there was no flaws.
Yeah, people would
which I don't know if I opinion-wise, 100% that there was no flaws. Some of the beats could have been a little more knocking, but whatever.
Kanye West are produced. Now, supposedly, this is a whole the Pusha thing. This is a whole collective of things that are about to come out from good music. So supposedly they posted up in Kanye's little studio in Wyoming and banged out the
shout out
Pusha
Peter Parker.
album.
Peter Parker's out there right now at the listening party,
bro. At the listening party. So because supposedly we get a Kanye West album tomorrow.
That's why I need
or
to
at least
get Peter
tonight
Parker
at midnight,
on
maybe. Oh,
Talk
that would
about
be
that
amazing,
shit.
bro.
Oh,
That would
man.
be amazing. But so you got like Pusha, Kanye and Kid Cudi, Nas.
I think everyone's
there's
really
like
everyone's waiting to see
all
Nas.
produced by Kanye.
And then also with the Jay and Kanye relationship, but now Nas has a whole album with this guy. It's kind of weird because Nas and Jay are good.
Yeah.
So
all right, so
I'm just
Duppy,
curious.
I'm thinking, yo, I don't know if Push is gonna be able to really, and Duppy sounded well. I like the beat, everything about it.
Yeah.
And then, bro, 3 days later,
Pusha finally drops it.
Life of Adidon, Adidon.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
That shit fucking
I heard
kind of
that,
broke.
and I
That
was
shit broke
like,
the hip hop internet for sure.
Shit.
I don't know if it broke the whole internet, but
It is the first time I think that Drake has ever been put in this position where people, and I mean a lot of people and big people, influential people are like questioning.
Or even like
whether or
Charlemagne on Breakfast Club is like, well, I don't know. Technically, I don't know.
He told him to stop.
He
said,
can't really say the N word until we figure this shit out and all this shit. Well, because let's get back. It starts with the picture because you see the picture before you hear the
Drake
song.
in blackface.
He's in blackface. He actually just issued a
statement
today, I believe.
After, though, I mean, this shit came out 2 nights ago, so it's been 48 hours.
And by the time they see this shit,
so it's a real picture. It's a real picture. It's Drake in blackface, and Pusha basically questions his blackness, or like, you know what I mean, and says like you kind of always wanted to feel more accepted as a black, I think he was trying to say. You know what I mean? Had a bar
wasn't
in
quite
there
black
about,
enough. Tried to do the shit to your hair. Wasn't nap enough. The Steve Harvey line about his dad with the suits. I love that.
It's funny.
Line.
Yeah, that shit is funny.
How do you feel? I wanted to know
the 40
about the 40 line. What did you think about it?
So that shit's crazy. So Push makes fun of Drake's producer 40, who has multiple sclerosis, and basically says, "Tick, tick, tick. Your boy's time's up. He's sick. He's gonna die."
Sick.
Yeah, that shit. Sick.
He's like,
I'm like, oh no, Joe.
What is it?
Crazy.
Is it too much or is it fair in a battle?
Listen, I think, shit, bro. That's a tough question, bro. I mean, we lived in a time where hit 'em up, First off, fuck your bitch in the
Right.
Jay-Z, nah.
And
left
Pusha's
condoms
whole
on
thing was that he mentioned
and
his
Pusha
fiance's
is
name.
that rapper.
That was kind of the only thing. He did mention the fiance's name. So
Yeah, he
in
didn't
Pusha's
really
head,
say anything
everything,
bad, but
apparently
yeah.
everything goes after that.
Now that's funny. So that's funny you say that because I've heard that brought up a lot of times. Like when it's almost like false equality. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I punched you in your arm, so you stabbed me in the fucking throat. Like, you know, does one justify the other?
You take it a little step further.
Because because
a little, I mean a lot.
Drake's bar mentioning Pusha's fiance, it wasn't like, it didn't even say nothing. It just said he put a ring on it.
And the crazy shit is Drake was probably more concerned with the lines about his porn star baby mom and having a son.
Yeah, exactly.
That most people really didn't know about it.
I didn't know about it.
Industry people knew about it. Like,
I didn't know about it.
I was watching the Joe Budden's podcast and all them. They were all hip to it. Most people, I don't think, really knew. And, Drake, I think, was more concerned with that because they were talking about, on the Budden shit, like, you know how he mentions the Adidas shit, putting the kid up on the Adidas shit?
Well, that's the thing. Drake is supposed to have been
this whole marketing plan put together.
Drake is about to drop a
kid.
new clothing line from Adidas.
That's fucking up so much money.
The name of it is Adidon, and it was supposed to be named after his son.
Right.
And that was how he was going to now present this.
Right. In ads.
And so now that whole shit is ruined. So Push called all that out.
I do love it though. If one rap bar or two bars in a battle song could fuck up your whole marketing plan and shit. Like if they're at the drawing board right now, like damn, what are we gonna do? We don't announce the kid like this. They all know about the kid now.
Yeah.
And the wifey's supposed to be ex porn star or at least like softcore.
She's soft, softcore.
People was on her IG within minutes. They said she eventually went private, but. I was seeing people say they went on there and that they really cleaned it up. Like, someone on the Butters podcast said they really mothered it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to the girl, by the way, too. So that's why everybody.
She got a body.
You know,
she got a body.
The line that where he's like, "This is your Beyonce." Like,
because
Drake clearly smashes better looking girls than that, but that's just sometimes that's the one that ends up with the kid in the belly and fucking hey, that's BM forever now. And somebody put a side by side of her. And I don't know if you remember Flavor of Love on VH1.
I did until you showed me the picture.
What's the girl's name? The white girl.
Yeah.
But
it does.
Buckwild.
Buckwild.
She said she looked like Buckwild.
Yeah, a little bit when you show me those side by sides.
So definitely not the best fucking whatever.
So and then so 2 days later, after fucking Pusha puts out the shit and says, I love those things that were going around too. It was like Drake says, you never really. You were never really a drug dealer. And then it's like, Pusha T, your father was a deadbeat dad. Your mother's not happy. You have a fucking son out there.
Facts.
You want it to be black.
They were all checklists.
They
were all
just
facts.
Boom, bro.
And when the crazy shit is about dropping all those facts in one song, the first song, by the way, is how he's saying it's a surgical summer at the end of it. Like, meaning there's more to come. Like, he's talking about peeling the layers of the onion.
I also heard...
If you drop all them bombs in one song, like, what else is left?
And he's saying... And Pusha's been doing press all day today and has been saying, bro, trust me, this is just the first layer.
Right.
And I also heard the way that he does, like,
there might be more by the time this
surgical summer. The way he says that, someone... And I could be way off. I'm just repeating something I heard. But could possibly be a hint to that Drake maybe have gotten like plastic surgery on his like abs, and Push knows that, and that is going to be the next thing.
He's doing some Kanye shit
to drop.
Wow.
But yeah, bro. So I've never seen Drake put in a position like this.
No, and he's never.
He had to come out with a written statement. That's the first written statement in rap, bro.
Exactly. He had to do a written
to whom it may
statement.
concern, bro.
That's crazy when you think about it, like rap-wise and battle-wise, like a written statement just to defend the blackface picture. He kind of had to.
Oh, he had to.
He got bodied.
Because what were you gonna? You weren't gonna rhyme all that fucking. That whole explanation.
No, because that's real shit.
But his camp is whispering, like people close to his camp are whispering that he's got something in the chamber and he's ready to pull it.
I'm sure he does rap wise. And the thing with Drake is they'll like play it on the radio. Like they were playing the fucking freestyle
back to back was
on the
Grammy
radio, just like they were with back to back.
Yeah, Grammy nominated.
The Pusha shit ain't exactly getting played on your fucking on your top 40 shit.
So where does this go? Where does this go? Where do you see this happening?
I think they legitimately have beef because it's been for a while now.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody gets shot or
No,
nothing.
no.
Especially
I'm
'cause,
saying like, who's walking away with the W?
as of right now, as most people would say,
Push.
2-1 push, or fuck the numbers, they would just say
It's
push.
pushes up right now.
Because he pulled this card in a lot of ways that no
one has
other people
ever-
can, because Drake is he's gonna out hit you. He's gonna have more hits. He's never gone against something like this where it's like it's straight facts, and it's like he's saying a lot of a lot of shit that people thought.
Did his
but he's
fucking
actually-
homework, bro.
He's proven shit.
He did
though.
his homework, bro. You know, fuck. That shit is crazy.
He's really gonna have to reach in the bag with some clever shit to get his way out of this.
Drake has said that too in an interview, bro. He says like, bro, when I diss you, bro, I'm gonna make something that is gonna play in the clubs
Forever, probably.
He's like, you're gonna hear that shit 10 times a day for the fucking next 6
They
months.
might play back to back 10 years from now in the club, and you don't even know it's a diss record.
Yeah,
You're just saying back to back.
Yeah. That's a fact, bro.
Yeah.
That's a fact. So, if you had to ask me, I think Drake is gonna drop something. You know what? I don't think it's over. I'm gonna just say that.
Definitely not
I do
over.
not think it's over. I think there's still more to.
I think we
more to
need
come.
this shit, yo. It's like, not since really Jay and Nas. I mean,
Has there been like a major public beef
where
between-
you're getting personal with the, I left condoms on the baby seat, or you're doing this shit like extra hard body shit. Like, now I asked you about the 40 bar, and you were like, I don't know. Like, to
I'm
me,
not ready
I'm
to
with
say,
it.
yeah. I'm not ready to say that I'm not with it. I'm certainly
Right.
not ready to say that I'm not with it.
You want to
Do
fill
I
out
think
the
that
rest of the
shit
battle,
is fucking, that shit is grimy, bro.
Shit is outrageous.
That shit is grimy. But that's who Pusha T is.
Yes.
That's who Pusha T is. So,
Yes.
bro, you knew. You knew what you were
I
getting
forget who it
into.
was. I want to say it was Charlemagne, but just I don't know for sure. And the quote won't be real, but he was saying, well, this time around, who Drake's fucking with is he's fucking with somebody that has maybe, let's say, like a fuck less to give.
Oh.
Like, meaning no corporate sponsorships, none of this.
Nothing. Yeah,
like
yeah,
Pusha
yeah.
is Pusha, and he's like he's
And he's
good.
cool with that.
He's good where he is. He gets money. He
He's
doesn't
cool.
need to.
He's cool.
So like
Yeah.
with Drake with Adidas deals and this and that, and it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, shit might fuck up his money. But rap, he got enough money. He needs to come back rap wise with some crazy shit. No one's gonna ever respect him in the streets like how we respect Push. And Drake's obviously gonna say he didn't sell a lot of drugs and this shit, just like this guy's gonna say blah blah blah. But
Yeah. So I'll be curious. Like I said though, to wrap it up, I never seen Drake in this position, bro. So I'll be curious to see where his career goes from here, bro. Because he's never been.
it was
put
too
where he
easy for
is.
Drake to get out of the other situations, the Meeks, the Joe Buttons, It's just a lot of it is music based, and he always has shit to fall back on. It's like
He's pretty fucking calculated.
When
though.
this
When
guy-
that Meek shit happened, bro, he really.
but Pusha was super calculated. Like, he was ready.
yeah,
I just wasn't expecting how ready everything was, the artwork, everything. It was a beautiful thing. This is battle in 2018. This shit is crazy.
For sure, bro. For sure.
Roseanne got canceled for being a racist
Yeah,
fat piece of
Roseanne.
shit.
Yeah, Roseanne got canceled. At the same time, like, free speech. Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead. You want to do that,
That's
but
cool, yeah.
CBS also has the right to say, you know
Right.
what, we don't want that type
Or
of people
ABC,
working for
whatever
me.
the-
ABC, whatever the fuck. So
I did see people on my Facebook posting like clips from her show where she was like defending like a Muslim lady or something in a grocery store. And like, see, this is what she's really about.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody
On the
and I
TV
read
show
somebody
is
exactly.
where- is
Somebody
where she
bodied it
fucking-
like, yo, no, that show has mad writers. That's what the show is.
Exactly.
Now, her personal self is who tweeted that fucking racist shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Peace out, Roseanne.
She's
Show's
been
bad, yo. I
fucking-
watched the first episode or two because I remember seeing
Well-
some of them when I was a kid, and I was like, let me watch it, and it was so obvious. And it's 2018, dog. The studio audience sitcom vibe, that shit don't fly with me. I'm an Office fan. I like
the country. I mean, not
No,
not
most
everyone,
people are
but yeah,
retards,
bro.
yeah.
They lost fucking $60 million from her getting canceled.
So
And
it
who
was
really
like
gotta
a number
feel-
one or two
yeah, it
show
was.
at
It was
that
doing well.
slot,
So
yeah.
she fucked up the bag like a motherfucker, bro. And shout
That's
out
what
to
your
like
man,
the cast and crew, bro. Like,
Dom from the Freddie
Oh, yeah,
episode.
yeah.
He was like, yo, everyone's talking about Roseanne. There's a cast and a crew of probably tens and tens and tens and tens of people.
Yeah,
That she just
exactly.
fucked up all of their jobs.
Yeah.
One person.
So
It's true. She's a fat piece of shit anyway.
that's what happens, bro. That's what happens. You know what I mean? Talk that shit.
But we
Get
did
hit,
we
bro.
did want to link up real quick to have the Boston Calling episode and talk
Yeah,
about the
Boston
Pusha and
Calling was
Drake
great.
shit.
Drake and Push, we will, you know,
Yeah.
we'll report. We'll see what the fuck it is next week, bro.
Yeah, we'll come back next week, and if not next week, it's probably the week after. We'll bring another guest on, and we have a nice little list of guests coming up. Some are left field, some you might not think we could guess. Some you're just gonna be like, who the fuck is that? Whatever. We got guests. Yeah.
I can't. Yo, that's crazy. I think it's July 20th or something. We got what's the dude's name? The black dude there from Traffic. Oh, what's that dude's name? Hotel Rwanda. What's that dude's name? The black Don Cheadle. You know Don Cheadle?
Oh, Don Cheadle. Yeah.
Don Cheadle's coming on the show in July.
On Maddie and Nick.
No, on Stuck on Stuff. Yeah.
Oh, and Stuck on Stuff.
Yeah, you remember we booked him, and then I think we got George Clooney the week after.
I'll take Clooney.
So, yeah.
Clooney. Another Office reference. Stiz, you got to get up on the Office.
I know.
Start
you know what?
Start it tonight.
Maybe this week.
Start
I'll put down
season
one ep. I'll put down one ep, bro. And
Impossible.
I'll report back.
Impossible.
Yeah?
Impossible that you put
I
down
don't know.
one ep and don't hit play on the next.
I'll let you know. That's
what it is.
All right, man. Stuck on Stuff on everything. Stuck on Stuff podcast on
Subscribe to the YouTube.
Instagram. Yeah,
Subscribe to the YouTube.
Facebook, all that shit. Gmail, StuckOnStuffPodcast @gmail. Stiz Grimy on everything.
Superstar Snuk on everything. Let's
And
go.
we out!